Hey riders! Well, it's that time. Thursday social group ride, zone 2, chill out session, led by Chad himself, Chad Ritchie. Just jumping on the bike here now. We'll probably get like between 5 and 10 people. All good. I think people are just starting to discover these. Mostly North American riders here, I would imagine. So obviously, I know Chad. I've seen Slow Rider before. I'm not sure if I've seen Joe Daigle. Maybe once before. But C. Ben, I definitely saw today at the Muckers races. So, C. Ben, nice to meet you. We got 5 riders here. What's everyone riding? I'm on the Baldiso. Chad's on the Trek Madone Gen 8. Slow Rider Gen 7 Madone. And the other two, I'm not really sure. I want to say Propel, but I don't think Joe Daigle would have enough coins yet to buy a Propel. Could be wrong. Let me click in here, riders. Busy day, busy day. See what I'm doing here in the dark. Can't even see my shoes, really. There we go. Oh, we lost a rider. We lost Joe Daigle. Maybe he's changing his bike out to something really slick now. This should be a pretty chill one. 32 kilometers. That's going to be probably spot on around 20 miles. 177 meters of climbing. That's going to be right at the very beginning, pretty much. At the beginning. And it looks like there's one more bump just over the halfway point. Going to have some nice drafting going on here. So everyone just kind of chill. So this is kind of being, Tuesday, Thursdays, like your club rides wherever you live in the world. This guy's back again. He was here before. Amaury Froner, level 21. Hopefully he's going to stick with us. So, usually club rides are at 6 o'clock at night. Gives you just enough time to get from work, zip home, get to your club. Or maybe you're stopping there right on the way home, jamming hoagies, a bag of chips down your face before you go out and smash it. We're going to be working on a lot of Zone 2 stuff here. Just going to see if everything's working good. Yep, I think this will be a pretty quiet stream today, but I'm just going to do everything as normal. Joe Daigle, he made it back again. So I've already streamed today. I did the Muckers races. I did both of them. Prescott Dells and Stage 4 of the Czech Tour. So I've already been online for about 2 hours doing that. And then this morning was a lot of running around, trying to find good shipping boxes to return a bunch of stuff that Joey bought. And so I got home with a box, this huge Amazon box that I thought would be sufficient, and another one. I thought, yeah, 2 boxes will do. No way, I need more. These bags that the stuff comes in that got shipped to Joey is so huge. We're just gonna have to suck it up and return it. Just shooing the dogs away there. I think you've heard me mention before, every time I start chatting on here, that they want to come visit me. I just had them outside too. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Group ride. Even better. Even better, folks. Even better. I've been getting confused with my schedule. Let me get the computer here. So I missed Tuesday's ride only because I was at the dentist Monday. I'm getting an implant done, kind of a complicated one. So stage 1, rip teeth out. 2 teeth side by side right here. Stage 2, well, in between stage 1 and 2, wait a year, 2 years, I don't even know what it was. Stage 2, have the jawbone of a dead person, a cadaver, inserted into mouth. They try to let the bone grow back. It all depends how it kind of rebuilds itself. Then it's like, well, no, we got to build it up some more, so they do a bone graft. Had that done in March. That's a lot of work. They drill a couple of screws into your skull, to your jaw, put the cadaver bone, do some other weird stuff, smash it all back together, tape it up. A couple drops of glue here and there, just kidding. And then wait. Well, we waited. Now they open you up again. That's the polite way of saying put a scalpel into your gums. And they pull out those little spikies. They're really, really thin little screws. Then they do some more drilling back where those went. Once they see everything's kind of set up. They already know that because I've had multiple x-rays done. And they drill a bit more to get the thing for the implant. Then they attach the abutment on. And that's the worst part, torque wrench in your mouth. So, you know, it gets tighter and tighter and the torque keeps kind of building and you hear it like tink, tink, tink. I've already talked about this, but still horrifying. Anyways, I swole up overnight between Monday night and Tuesday. A little bit of an infection. I had this last time too. I popped by Joey's office just to say hi. Well, she's trying to put me to work there. Drill some holes and stuff and hang some things up. The dentist took one look at me and said, okay, antibiotics. So on those, that's why I missed the Tuesday ride. So thank you, Chad, for still leading the ride, even though I was AWOL. It's going to happen again next week because I head to Mexico just for a quick week, Sunday morning. So I'm just trying to get things wrapped up here this week. We've got this today. Then after that, I got to figure out how I'm going to box all that stuff up. I think it's a flat rate box, so the less boxes the better. But I should just fill them right up. Then tomorrow, whip them into town to the post office. Mail off another thing I've been taking care of. $11:45 my time tomorrow, Mountain Standard Time. Remember, I'm in Alberta. Oh yeah, what are you watching even? So you're sitting around at night. You're done watching all your crime documentaries, latest updates on the Menendez brothers. Can you believe that? The Menendez brothers, it's going off right now. Like in the news, like in the last few minutes, they're talking about letting them out. So they just had those two specials, the fictionalized version or the dramatic version on Netflix. I watched about half of it. And then they had the documentary one. They might get out of jail immediately. I guess they've been in there a long time. But yeah, crazy. So yeah, pack that up. Take that stuff to town tomorrow. 11:45 tomorrow. Yeah, Inside Cycling World. I've been meaning to say that. That's the channel. Up until yesterday, 100% dedicated to Rouvy and metal and rock. I did my first video yesterday on my whoosh. Check that out. I just wanted to know what I was talking about when I said things about it. Probably will ride it some more. Which is not going to change this channel at all. I'll just put more time into it. I'll still do my group rides. Right now I'm doing Tuesday, Thursday with Chad. Friday I do with Neil. We do challenge routes there, but as lightly as we can. Tomorrow's kind of a weird one because it's kind of longer. And I'm just panicked for time tomorrow. So I'm not really sure if I can do it. Which is okay because I'm not the leader, and you don't need a leader for that one. Because Joey's also got me going back into town to get the grocery order for Addison and Carson, who are going to be staying here the whole time when we're gone. So we're in this climb right now. It's nothing major. Just enough to get your heart up a little bit. So, like I said, I did ride yesterday, but like less than 10 kilometers. Really light. I think my average power is like 160 watts. Been a long time since I've done that little work. Joe was just going off the front a bit here. So we're just gonna truck up. Got a slow rider right beside me. And Amori Froner is 67 meters back, but enjoying basking in the glorious magnet effect back there. I'd say that far back, not that it's far, I'm just saying that far, probably like a 30% savings. Coming back now, you can even see here I'm 14 meters behind Chad and I'm getting like a 6% savings. So this is what a group ride does. You can get drafting and power savings. Here's Amori, just flying right back up, no problem. So yeah, like I said, Friday, tomorrow, busy. I don't know if I should go into town and get that stuff shipped off first thing. Probably gonna do that. Go to the closer town. Actually, Lyndon's got a post office too. Yes, I could go there. Race home, do my ride. I was supposed to be there for my groceries at 1, half an hour away. Well, we won't be done until after 1. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do. I may have to do something different. I think everyone will understand, I hope. And Saturday is the Saturday long ride. And that's 60K. He was 58K, colon 60. I don't know if I'm going to ride that either. It's just smack dab in the middle of the day. Actually, no, it's 8 a.m. But it's going to take me till like 10 to ride that. The day before we fly out, right? So, not that it's a big deal. I can pack in 5 minutes. It's just animal chores, making sure everything's set up. I have to get more feed for the pigs. Make a little list of everything the kids got to do. So, stressful, but nothing crazy. Yeah, some good muckers racing earlier today. Prescott Dells. And then stage 4. That looked like a tough stage. They did a climb, then a kind of a long flattish downhill, couple of rollers, and then 3 circuits of the same hill, 12-13% stuff. Didn't look fun. So, tomorrow I may just change my plans altogether. I gotta get this stuff out of here. Like, Joey's having anxiety meltdowns that it's gotta be returned. She bought it all. I get to return it all. Fair enough. But for now, it's just piled all over the kitchen and the dining room. I built some boxes, trying to figure out what goes in each box to keep it under the weight limit without using. I thought I could do 2 boxes. Nope. The one box I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna put like 10 things in there. 3. Oh, what a pain. It's a lot of stuff though. Oh yeah, also Saturday, Kona Triathlon and UCI Esports. I'm watching that for sure. Gotta figure out where to watch it. Look at me dangling off the back here. I'm doing absolutely fine. Coming back. Kind of plateaus here a little bit in this town, and then it just kicks a tiny bit more And then it's just kind of flat with rolls, really easy ones. So after this, we're going to be just cruising along. Joe Daigle and C. Ben at the front. So yeah, Sunday, we'll be out of here no later than 9. No later, probably 8:30. That's what I'm thinking now. It's like a charter, so like a travel vacation company. Book your flight, we'll get you to Puerto Vallarta, west coast of Mexico. Not on the Baja though. And, you know, probably like, I don't know how they do it. They'll have a package plan where all these people are staying at this hotel, these guys are over here, like for different budgets. All in the same plane though. Joey got us the primo seat, so that's good. So we'll be row 1. It's not like it's first class or even business class, it's just more like room. I think it's slightly better service, but nothing special. I think it's a 5-hour flight. So our flight's at noon, so yeah, we have to be there by 10. So we need to leave here by 9 at the latest. So plans are changing minute to minute, folks. Minute to minute. And hopefully that's as high as my heart rate gets on this entire ride. Hope. I was going to take a TT bike. I probably should have. Make it even easier. Let's start cruising. See if anyone's in our chat. I highly doubt it. Hey Chad. Okay, yeah, Chad is here. Chad, good to see ya. Chad, you gonna keep this going next week? I hope so. So just so everyone knows, so far, I don't think I've been responsible for picking any of the routes. I don't need to be because Chad knows exactly which routes to pick. So he's been setting them up, so I'm hoping he's just gonna continue this next week. Tuesday, Thursday, stay in shape ride. Keep your heart moving. Don't come home and sit on the couch after a crappy day at work where you hate your boss. Ride your bike for a little bit. Forget about that boss. Fitness and mental health. Gonna need to oil my chain up. So yeah, we'll be staying in Puerto Vallarta. It's just a quick getaway. Like, I really like Cabo San Lucas, Cabo. Some people call the whole area is called Los Cabos. Well, actually, they say Los Cabos. There's San Jose del Cabo, and there's Cabo, aka Cabo San Lucas. Cabo San Lucas is kind of more of the town that's the famous part. It's more of the party town. That's where Sammy Hagar has. Oh, what's his place called? I should know. That's where the Arches are. It's the very, very tip of the Baja Peninsula on the very west side of Mexico, so it's a continuation of the Baja California, they used to call it. And then San Jose del Cabo is just like 20 minutes away. That's where the airport is. So you're going to land in San Jose del Cabo. So we always meet people. We've been going there since like 2012. I think I've been like probably like 22, I don't know, who knows what the number is. At least 20 times has got to be now. It's the only place we've been going. Off and on, we've gone to like Cancun and stuff too, but I just don't like it as much. I like the desert more. So people land there in San Jose del Cabo. See Ben taking a little pull here. just lets off. People go to San Jose del Cabo and they book a resort. There's resorts there too. And then they're like, well, this sucks. I can't see the arches. Well, yeah, it's 20 minutes away, dude. You gotta look that up. You are not in Cabo San Lucas. You are in San Jose del Cabo. When you booked your hotel, you should have looked into that. It happens all the time. We've actually stayed in San Jose del Cabo, I think 3 times. At a Barcelo there. It's got a lighthouse there. It's kind of really cool. And then like a family one called Solaris. I think they've upgraded it now. Just a really good, like if you got kids, and you're like, oh God, I gotta pay for the kids too, full rate. Cheap. Food's just, you know, I'm pretty low maintenance, so I've never once had a meal where I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. And yet, if you go online, I don't know what people are expecting. I honestly don't know. Yeah, it's totally great. I think the best thing about the buffets too, it's pretty hard to do a breakfast wrong. You know, that's my theory. Sorry folks, my chain's really noisy today. Needs a good clean, I think. I better dig into the Team GRC Discord. Hey, don't forget that. Team GRC Discord. Link is at the top of this channel. I'm pumping it. Pump it up. Pump up the jam. It's at the top of this page. Look for the Discord link. It's called Team GRC, but you can be whoever. You could be the arch enemies of Team GRC. Come on in. It's nice. We talk about everything in there. Sports, this, that, the next thing. Bikes. Animals, whatever. Meet some new riders. Meet people to ride with. Jump in. So hit that Discord up. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you love it, give it a subscribe. And if you're brand new here, like just take a look around. There's a ton of videos I've done. And they've all kind of evolved over. I started this up in January of 2023, and I was really slow at first, like 1 video per month. You know, I'm all new to doing this kind of stuff, like streaming and junk. So I've only really started streaming probably in the last 2 months. Actually, I should look at my stream. Give me a second here. We're downhill. Oh yeah, I'm kind of cut off a little bit, but let's just see. Yeah, see, I got hair. What do you say about that? Yeah, so my setup here is not permanent. So I kind of move things around. When I do my big broadcasts, I slide everything over. I think I mentioned the new streaming PC laptop. That's Mexico bound with me. Haven't even set it up yet. Still haven't done that. Won't take long. All I gotta do is, like, you know, run through the rigmarole at the beginning, register, blah blah blah, updates, and then install OBS. That's what I use for streaming. Getting better at it. Chad's got some good info for me. Chad, I still haven't touched any of the stuff. I'll start doing that when I get back. So Chad was mentioning to me, he says, hey, have you ever thought about doing a podcast? I think those are the exact words. So we did Lago de Garda last Thursday. Good little turnout for it. We had a really good team that worked together. New names that I've never heard before. And you know, I gotta say that here too. These guys, I don't know Joe. I've met C-Ben today. We didn't ride with him. I don't really know Slow Rider. I've seen the name. And Amori. And everyone's just sticking nice together. I think everyone gets how the group ride works. I mean, Amori's just a tiny bit off the back. But after the ride, I'm sitting upstairs on my couch. You know, I got the old laptop, got the phone, got the YouTubes going. And Chad says, hey, you ever think about starting a podcast? I'm like, I've been thinking about that for months. I was thinking just pure audio. And then Chad says, well, the pace we were riding at and the way you just kind of rambled the whole time, it was just like a flowing conversation. And I get what Chad's saying. It's kind of like a couple of buddies going out for a bike ride. So, I was like, oh, I see what you mean. Don't do just an audio podcast where I'm sitting in the 10x10 cube of misery. Actually, it's been really good down here lately. Training. Just kidding, folks, but it is a 10x10 cube. And that's what I call it anyways. If you know, you know. It's from a podcast, actually. I kind of stole that. How dare I? Secret's out, isn't it? Yeah, so he was just saying, hey, this is a great pace. You can talk easy. I'm pretty lucky. I can manage to talk even at high heart rate. And I'm looking here. I think I'm looking at a bit of a delay, but I think my heart rate's like 113 right now. Great. I think this qualifies as cruisy training, which I need a lot of. I remember when I first started riding again in 2017, the bike shop guys would look at my Strava and like, gee, what are you doing? Heart rate like maxed at 190, 195 for like 45 minutes straight. Okay, when I say that, I mean hits that, but still averaging like 185 for like 45 minutes. You can't do that every time. Then your heart kind of reacts that way every time. And I noticed it. So it's all about chill and a little bit of hard. Work on losing some weight. Joey's gonna hate me. I don't care. I need to get the weight down to get the power to weight ratio up. Watts per kilo, baby. A little bit of work to do, that's for sure. But we are on the way. We are on the road to rock. Canadian band. Just gonna get right back in here. Yeah, so look at my heart rate, 120. So yeah, apparently, Chad's pretty good with this stuff. There's a plugin for OBS that will allow me to record all audio from a Discord. That's easy to do, we got that. I would make a private podcast channel, and then whoever I'm riding with would talk, so they would have like just a standard headset in or something. I would hear them here. That's one issue to think about because my headset can't reach here. Most of them only have like a 3-foot long wire thing on it. I don't have a wireless headset right now. And but I'd use my good mic. So all their audio will go through here, be captured on EBS, you'd hear everything, you'd hear my mic that's better. And we would just ride along and have a little chit chat. So like totally, authentic, au natural conversation. And why not do it as we ride our bikes? So I'll be looking for like easy cheesy routes to ride. And it could even be done like I guess it could be done right here. Maybe that's what Chad was meaning. Like, do it in these group rides. And so it will be live. Like, this is the podcast episode. You can watch us ride, watch us talk, berate each other, make fun of each other. And then later on I strip the audio out because I do have the capability to do that. My little old, kind of when I first started streaming how I was doing it. I have the software recording program. Well, my editing software, I found you could record on it. So some of those original videos I had, remember where I was really tiny in the corner? Yeah, those ones. And those were recordings actually. I will do that in Mexico too. When I do my streams, so Tuesday, Thursdays, muckers, anything else I feel like doing. Team GRC the following Saturday, I believe. We moved ours because don't forget, November 3rd, big Rouvy race. Huge amounts of people. Trying to make the biggest race ever on Rouvy. So Team GRC has moved the race to, it's called the SSR, the Sunday short race. Still be called the SSR. I guess it means Saturday short race. So I think for the big Rouvy race, they're doing the new DeGarda. And I think we're going to ride the old one the day before. So jump on into that, folks. Get into the vibe. 2 seconds behind here. Here's that little bump I was talking about. And I'm back on. Here comes Amori. Don't want to make it look like I'm attacking or anything. Someone needs to adjust his derailleur. Screw that. I'm going to one by. That's my fix. What was Paul telling me? Spin Jedi. I think he runs SRAM, because we were talking about SRAM, AXS stuff. Maybe they pronounce it Axis replacement for ETAP. I think he's got a 44 on the front, so no shifting on the front, and a 9x50 on the back. Like, that's insane. Who would have thunk it? Put a 50 on the back. I thought like a 42 or something was huge. See? And then if Paul joined me on one of these rides, which he couldn't, I would do those ones on different times. Because for Paul, he's in the UK. It's like 11 o'clock at night when we start this ride. We can't do that. So yeah, I'll be working on getting those going. Probably a couple days after we get back. I've got lots of guests. Like going on the Johnny Carson show. I'll have the band over there playing music as you come in. Laugh tracks going off. I'll do the envelope thing on my forehead. Yeah, so we're well over halfway through this. And you can see here it's going to be flat for a little bit, and then just downhill. Perfect route selection, Chad. Perfect. Let's see if we've got anything going on in the chat here. Quick look. Oh, we do. Yeah, Chad's going to run this next week for sure. Sorry, guys, I've been so busy just talking to myself. Steven, no spicy food this time. Pasta with feta and olives. Ooh, nice. Claudio Bernasconi. Hey guys, I was sick 2 weeks ago. Couldn't run for 2 weeks. Ooh. Plus 15 heart rate. Yep. Dude, that's so normal. Am I risking lasting damage to my health if I 10K run this weekend? Should I cancel? Well, I'm dumb, so I'm the worst person to ask. But yeah, that's... If you're sick, your heart rate's going to rev really high. I've done it on here where my heart's been like 190, and it's like, I'm not even working yet. But your heart's going, no, 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 no. Like 15 high is probably pretty high. Think about that percentage-wise. I don't know what your heart rate is, Claudio, but just take it as a percentage and go, wow, my poor heart is working how much extra hard as a percentage. Yeah, Claudio, I felt the same. I felt okay, just like what you're saying. Claudio here, I feel okay, but the numbers show higher heart rates for comparable effort for both running. It's like, yeah, exactly. I don't think you're going to hurt yourself, but you're not going to get optimum performance. Plus, I also think, I don't know, this is my good advice for you. Bad advice, I would just go to it. Good advice, there's probably a million 10K runs around your town, the next town over, another one a week later. Could you just cancel and sign up for another one on the same day, knowing that, okay man, I got another week to rest up and get better and perform better. You'd hate to go there and potentially get a crappy time because you're sick, when you know you can do better. You're just going to beat yourself up over that. Wow, that's great advice. I should tell myself that. I'm one of the dumb ones. I try to ride through sickness if I can. The only reason I didn't ride through this week with my face blown up is because I'm going away. This happened last time too. Had the work done, then my face blew up again like 4 days later. Yeah, what a nightmare. Who wants a fat face walking around? You meet people, you're like, yeah, but I was just at the dentist. That's everything I say now. Oh yeah, I have to tell everyone the whole story every time I meet them. I don't normally look like this. Claudio, where do you live? What part of the world are you in? This is the quietest it'll ever be on here. So yeah, no groceries in the house. I told Joey, bring me home a nice big burger, fries, oh yeah. So this ride will burn off about 6 fries. Oh, cool. So Claudio says, close to where we're cycling, about 40 clicks southwest of Zurich and Lucerne. Hey, there's some routes on Rouvy and Lucerne. Beautiful countryside. So I'm in Alberta, Canada. Chad's in eastern US. And the rest, I don't know. Yeah, Claudius, it's funny to see you riding your Canadian bike through his country. Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of Rouvy and virtual cycling. Ride wherever you want. Yeah, I'm just going back into the app for a second here. Feel like I'm flagging off the back. Yep. I just knew it. Yeah, so I did do, my whoosh yesterday, and I did really like it, but I think it's pretty hard to beat Rouvy for route selection. It's so varied. You can ride pretty much anywhere. Here, let me get back on. Like I think the big Z Swift, I think on all of its stuff, maybe excluding the climb portal, I think they have like 130 or 140 routes. It's different though, right? Because you can connect them all together, do loop-de-loops, circle around, flip a U-turn. If you want the most climbs, it's Rouvy 100%. Most countries, Rouvy 100%. Plus, it's video. So yeah, I think there's some really short Lucerne sprints I think we've done. Can't remember what it's called now. It's probably called really short Lucerne sprints. That's the search term on Rouvy. So I'm just trying to get back really close to these guys. No more magnet, but draft, and we're gonna roll downhill. 44k an hour. Just wait, Chad. By December, January, we'll have like 30 people with us. I can see it now. I can see it now. Oops. Claudia says, watch the video. Claudia, are you, when you say that, do you think, are you talking to my whoosh video? Now he has the fear of missing out. Oh yeah, FOMO, fear of missing out. That's what we call it here. You got FOMO, Claudio. I cannot write all the software. Well, like I said, I didn't want to sit here and say, this one's the best and this one is garbage, blah, without trying them all out. And I think they're all going to have some good stuff. They're all going to have some stuff I don't like. I don't think any one of them can be perfect. And when I went on yesterday, I was trying to make the point. My whoosh is really well funded. It's huge. It doesn't have any more people on it than Rouvy. Yeah, a lot of people do that. So Claudia's saying they're sharing the duo account. Some people do full family shares, and that was all even over on the Facebook page even. People just splitting costs and stuff like that. I can't say, what I do know, my whoosh is free. I think it's going to stay free. Outside of the seasonal content, power up type stuff. They've already got that in place for microtransactions. I know I sound like a total derp. That's from Video Game World, but I'm used to it. Their season stuff looks really good to me. Indie Velo, I have that installed. That's free as well. It's in beta. Yeah, I agree, Claudio. I think with Zwift and Joey Jojo, you don't know her because I think you've only been here a couple times, but Joey Jojo is my boss. Actually, Joey makes all the thumbnails. She keeps me motivated. She supports me through this stuff. What else? Gives me ideas. Cracks the whip on me. She's told me I'm going back on Zwift. Now, if you're brand new to Zwift, $20, okay, I can see it because it's still less than a gym membership. But if you've been there forever, paying like 11 and 12, and then they just go, it's like, what? What am I getting extra? Do you remember way back when Netflix did that? Way back when Netflix did that. And all these people were like, nope, I'm out. And then the CEO had to write an apology letter and beg people to come back. So I don't know if Zwift is suffering through that. I don't know enough about Zwift. I rode Zwift from 2017 to 2021. I was looking through my Strava yesterday from back then. And where I jumped on RGT for a couple of rides. I did a bit of Be Cool. That ride's on my Strava. And then Rouvy came along. April, whatever, very beginning of April, 2021. But I figured with my whoosh being free, why not? Why not? It can't hurt you if you try it. Same with Indie Velo. Indie Velo looks like it's set up for racing. I don't want to know what I paid for almost. Yeah, no one does. Gym membership, new carbon road bike, smart trainer, Rouvy subscription. It better improve your health. I'm sure it is. Dude, we all go through that. We all have membership overload. Me and Joey have things. I'm like, why are we playing for Sportsnet when we're not watching hockey right now? Oh, I forgot to cancel it. One of those things. It's $20 a month. We're not even watching it. You kind of get membership to death, right? Yeah, I mean, all this stuff's expensive. If you're riding and running, man, your health's going to get better, for sure. I'd like to run, but I don't want to run outside. Not in the winter. We had our first round of snow. I just think about, I fall down when I'm out there in the winter. Go to feed the animals and I wipe out. It's just like, ugh. I better see where we are on course here. I can just see it, but it's delayed. Oh yeah, we still got a ways to go. 7 kilometers. Yeah, Claudia says, yeah, dude, I think we're all there. Yeah, sure, I'm coming to an age where I need to do more just to maintain my fitness levels. Yeah. You know, I think once you hit like late 40s, early 50s, you're like, huh, things don't feel the same anymore. So, time to get active, right? I think everyone does this. Probably a lot of people our mentality that are doing this. Like if you're on here riding bikes, you probably had this same kind of similar background. High school, early years, your 20s, you still worked out a lot, you still did sports, cycling. Yeah, Steven says great investment. And then, you know, you went to university or whatever. You still managed to ride your bike a lot. You went mountain biking, you went hiking. Finished school. Maybe you met a girl, maybe you didn't. Then you get married. Then your job, you went from a junior position to more of a middle position, senior. You got 3 or 4 kids. You know, family commitments, the in-laws. Oh my God. Then those kids that you had when you were younger start growing up. And by the time they're probably in high school, they don't really want to. It's not like they don't want to talk to you, it's just that they got friends. I know that really bothered Joey a lot. And I'm like, they got friends. They're doing the friend stuff. I'm cool with it. My girls are great. So that's all I got to say about that. And yeah, and then you get to a point where like, holy, I got to put some time into myself. My kids don't want to talk to me. Not really loving my job anymore. So you pick up the old sports and hobbies. So yeah, I was that dude. I kind of went back to college late, university late. I only went back when I was 23. I rode my bike all the way up to the year I graduated. Started working. And then I just went through tons of flats. I was always stressed out I was going to be late for work. I did some mountain biking and stuff, but I just parked my bikes. So that was 97, 98, 2017. But I followed the tour the whole way. So like every year I'd watch the tour. And I remember people would say, well, why aren't you riding? I'm like, I don't know. 2017, I said to myself, why aren't I riding? And here we are, 7 years later. Now you have time. Kids aren't asking to help you do their homework. Explain this to me. Watch this TV show with me. Colin, I want you to watch Vampire Diaries with me. It's great. Or Twilight. Oh, sounds great, girls. So I think a lot of people go through this, kind of that 50 plus mentality. And, you know, that's what we're hoping this ride will be good for. Maybe some people are just kind of getting back into this. Because, like, I mean, I know everyone in this chat here. Claudia, I know you're working out. I know Chad works out. I know Steven does. But we're going to bump into people that haven't worked out for like 30 years. Just starting out. So hopefully this is just a great pace to get them moving again. That's why you're not seeing Chad drop, 12 watts per kilo on us. It's not meant to be that. Watch Chad drop 15 watts per kilo on us now. Oh, hey, look at Claudia. Damn, I'm 34, I can feel it already. I missed that part. Yeah, dude, I guess it depends what kind of work you do. Dude, I think the average age on Rouvy is 55. So, you got a long ways to go, dude. $34? Woo! I'd love to be 34 again. Actually, would I? Sure, why not? I would have picked a different career path. Yeah, I know that feeling, Claudio. Yeah, you get into a group and it's like, hey, these are the old guys. I'm the young guy again, young stud. I love it, man. It's funny. Claudio's saying, feel great to be the young gun again. Started being the old guy everywhere I showed up, yeah. For me, it's all about just staying in shape and, you know, and catching young people off guard. Like, how old are you, man? Oh, yeah, well, I'm this. What? If you don't look like it, you don't move like it. It's mostly the movements. You can tell, like, when someone's done nothing their whole life. Just the way they move around. I don't want to be stuck at home afraid to go outside because my fitness is so bad that I can barely walk out to my car or struggle to get out of my car. There's no way. Yeah, I like this. Heart rate's 128, guys. That's perfect for me. I was kind of thinking when I come back too, I might do, what's the most amount I can ride in a week? Which I'm sure everyone here can blow me out of the water at, but just my personal, how much can I ride in a week? You could probably go pretty far at this kind of pace. You just need time to do it. Jump off, have a nap, jump back on. Less than 2 kilometers to go, folks. This just flew by. We're 48 minutes in. I feel like I just started. Look at this team here. Chad Ritchie, me, C. Ben, Slow Rida, Joe Daigle, and Amaury Froner. Hopefully Amaury checks out the video. You know, it's funny, in my little world, I'm like, who was it? I think there was a winner of a race a few days ago. I think it was Adam, actually, Adam Pell. I don't think he even knew of my channel. Which, I'm not saying, well, come on, bro, how do you not know my channel? Just that I've done so many Muckers videos, and I've said his name so many times, just not aware of it. So yeah, hopefully Amaury knows I have a channel and he can check out the vids, he can see himself in the ride. Riding just perfect with us today. Back here. Nice easy ride. We're like less than a kilometer to go now. Amaury's trying to jump back on. I can see him working hard. Here he is. Good job. Get in the mix, bro. Now it's my turn. I don't even think I've had one drink this whole ride. I don't think I did. Remember at the very beginning. So yeah, I think after this I'm gonna tape up some boxes. I went to a storage place, got moving boxes, and just smash everything in there. I don't care what it takes or costs to ship it back. Let's get rid of this stuff. First event tomorrow, that's what I'm doing. Okay, riders, we're done. Banged out another 32K. Smidge of climbing. We're finished. Awesome. Look at my average power. 155. Woo! Average heart rate, 127. Yep, that's good enough. I love it. I don't know about you guys. I always kind of Actually, you know what? I should probably save that one. That's probably something we're going to ride again. Yeah, okay, yeah, you too, Claudio. Claudio's saying it was fun chatting a bit. Hope to be back in the saddle. See it again soon. Yeah, definitely, Claudio. You know, you could get back on and just chill ride, right? I mean, if it wasn't so late at night for you, you could ride with us pretty easy. Like, that was chill. Anyways, everyone that was here, let me try to remember their names. Obviously, Chad Ritchie, our leader. Myself, Slow Rider, as in Flow Rider. I know what you're saying. Yeah, thanks, Chad. Same time, same place. Chad, book us up a couple rides for next week. You'll be on your own. I'll be there in spirit. Who knows? If I see a big turnout, I might capture the video. And yeah, I'm going to do some other videos here coming up. We had Joe Daigle there, C. Ben, who I met today at the Muckers races, and also Amori Froner. That was our crew today. I hope they all get to see the video, see their performance. And I'm going to jump off, folks, have a quick shower, and get ready to pack some boxes. See you all real soon. This is Colin over at Inside Cycling World. Give me a like or a subscription if you can. Thanks, folks. Adios.